Morning. How the devil are you? It's Lucy here, Happiness Hunter. How are you? Now I was just been thinking. I've just dropped the kiddies off. I'm about to start my day, and I was just thinking, what do you genuinely have goals? And if you do have goals, do you actually believe you can have them? Do you think, oh yeah, I'd love to have £1 million in the bank and 3 houses, but do you actually believe you can have it? Or when someone says, so what do you want to do you go, oh? Because first of all, to get to where we're going, we need to know where that is. You can't just say, I'll just drive. I know I'm going to go to a party, but I'll not bother knowing the address. I won't put it in sat-nav, and I'll just assume the car will take us there. So if you have got goals, then say them out loud. And from my experience, and when I hear other people talking, the reason we maybe don't say them out loud, there's a few reasons why we don't say them out loud, or we don't tell people, or we don't really focus. It's almost like, well, that's my dream. I've got a dream that that's going to happen, but I don't maybe really believe it. And if I say it out loud, everyone's going to think I'm a bit too big for my boots. Or if I say it out loud, that'll mean I've committed to it. And what if I'd fail? There's a lot of reasons why we have our dreams and we have our goals, but maybe we say, oh yeah, that's my dream, but it's never going to happen. And purely by saying, sorry, I've realised what a mess that my house is on a Monday morning. Oh God. Anyway, by saying, oh, it's never actually going to happen, you're kind of saying to the universe that, oh, I don't really want it. Okay, so first of all, a big key is, I remember when someone says, so what do you want out of life? I'm like, I don't really know. It's like when somebody says, what do you want to eat for dinner? I was so used to not being asked or not asking myself that I kind of got lost in actually what I wanted. I was so used to just the everyday that I forgot to update what I actually wanted. And obviously what you want changes and evolves, and you want more. And then you think, well, then you've got this niggling little voice in the back. Well, you can't want too much. You can't want it all. You can't have it all, All these voices that come from somewhere that tell you that what you're limited to do and what you should believe and what you shouldn't believe. So it's really like, right, okay. So the idea is to cut through the crap and find out what you want and find out what your dreams are, and then see if you actually believe it can happen. So I would task you to doing that, to a couple of minutes, like literally, we all have a limited amount of time. Well, that's a whole nother thing, linear time, and is it a real thing or not? Anyway, that's a whole nother day. So, bloody slipper. What I would task you to do is sit there and ask, what do I want? What do I want? And write that down. And really, what do you want? Go crazy. What is in your heart? What do you want? Yeah? Write that down. Then I want you to look at those wants, all of those wants. So spend a few minutes in that. So pause this if you're not if you're catching up. Then pause it and then say, do I believe I can have that? Right? If you write yes, awesome. Let's do it. Let's achieve it. Whatever you say no to, say why. Ask yourself, why can't I have that? What is it? Okay? And then, right? Then say, so why? Why do I believe it? So say, okay, for an example. So say I want to pay off my mortgage in 2 years. Why can't you have that? Well, my job doesn't pay me enough, right? Okay, so what you need is money in order to do that. So you've got to believe you can have that money. So you've got to almost you have got to manifest that. Yeah. So go through your list of wants, find out which ones you don't believe you can have, because by not believing it, it's going to be very tricky to come true. So believe you can have them. So blah, blah, blah. So the ones you can't have, ones you think you cannot have, find out where that comes from. Why? Okay, so you're saying, I haven't got the money. Why haven't you got the money? I haven't got the right job. Okay, so what are you going to do? What? So what else is the reason? Oh, well, people like me don't make that money. I'm never going to come into money. Why do you believe that? What is it? Really drill down as to why you believe you can't have what you want. Because that is it. Because when we believe it, okay, if you've ever read The Secret, which is pretty cool, all about law of attraction, you can't receive it till you believe it. So it's kind of a really simple mantra. Ask for it, believe you can get it, or like actually act like you've already got it, and then you will receive it. But if you genuinely do not believe you can have anything that you want on your list of wants, if you don't believe you can have it, crikey, you're going to struggle to actually get it. Because if in your bones you don't believe you can have that, then okay, so all the things you do believe you can have, leave them, because you're probably going to get them. That's cool. So literally work on those dreams, work on those wants that you really want but are too scared to say out loud because of all those, who's going to judge me? If people say I want to be a millionaire, they're going to think I'm a right greedy cow. No, so that's their limiting beliefs. That's what they want to think. What is it you want? Write it down. And do you know what? Write it down every single day and add to it your wants. What do you want? Do you believe you can have it? If it's a no, why? Try that, because it's super powerful. And do you know what? It really drills down what you actually want. Do you really want a boat and to go to the Seychelles? Or do you really just want a holiday home by the sea? Or do you, really it will drill you down. I can't tell you. Do you know, and I'm not negating blokes at all, but women, I tend to find, that's going to deal with more women. Women don't tend to know what they want as much because they've tended to think about other people's needs a lot more, especially if they had kids and family and work colleagues. But women tend to focus more on the empathy rather than what you want. So, like I say, men do it as well, but I have more experience of women doing this and not really having a clue what they want. So, figure out what you want. Can you get it? If not, why not? Get it on the bit of paper and figure it out and work your way back. Why is that stopping you? What is your limiting belief stopping you getting what you want? Give it a try. I'd really love it if you'd let me know how you got on as well. Because it is really, really, when you do it, it's really eye-opening as to what... Do you know what it is? It's because when I was about 3, my mum said that I wasn't allowed to get that for a birthday and I should just be happy with everything I got. It might be that. And, okay, so I should just be happy with my lot. I should just be happy. I should just be settling. It could be that. And I think, well, is that serving me? Is that belief actually doing me any favours? Is settling getting me happy? So is that belief actually serving its purpose for my life? Probably not. So there you go. Honestly, I'd love it if you'd then send me a message or write in the page how you've gotten on. I'd really appreciate it because it's super powerful and super awesome. So from my heart to yours, I'm just going to go and do a little Pilates now, because moving your body, man. If you did this, right, oh God, look at this. Think about what you want whilst moving, because motion creates emotion. So, and that's not like as in electronic motion. That'd be quite, anyway, sorry. I digress. So when you move, you create kind of a movement through your body and emotions can come up. So when you do thinking whilst moving, so a lot of people think like running. Because it kind of creates the emotions to come through their head. Anyway, I will love you and leave you for now, and I might see you tomorrow, maybe. Give me a shout if you need anything. From my heart to yours, with love always. Can't even finish this now.